Are you addicted to romance like we are? Follow the journey of two soulmates in the sweet love story by Molly Summers. Welcome, Natalie said, holding open the door of her spacious apartment. Erica walked inside, clinging to her book in one hand and Natalie's empty casserole dish in the other. She found herself standing in a living room with white leather furniture and a brick fireplace. There were 3 other women there already, spread out on the chairs and oversized couch. Red or white wine? Natalie asked as she led Erica further into the room. Red, Erica responded, handing over the casserole dish and accepting the glass of wine that Natalie produced. Please, take a seat, a woman sitting in a chair by the fireplace said. She had short blonde hair and reading glasses perched on the end of her nose. I'm Camila. Nice to meet you, Erica said, sitting on the couch beside a woman with chestnut brown hair. She was wearing expensive-looking jewelry that glimmered in the natural light coming in from the open windows. I'm Jasmine, she introduced herself, and that's Penelope. A redhead sitting on the other side of Jasmine leaned forward to see Erica and gave her a wave. She looked younger than the others, and Erica wondered how they all knew each other. Oh, good, you're all getting acquainted. Natalie smiled as she walked back in from the kitchen. She put the casserole dish away and was carrying a tray of cucumber sandwiches, which she set on the coffee table. Well, we've introduced ourselves at least, Camila said. She turned back to Erica. I'm a professor at the community college, teaching art history. Erica thought she looked like a professor. She also had the air of someone that was used to commanding attention. They fell into easy conversation after that, and Erica learned that Penelope was indeed the youngest of the group at 30 years old. She was a chef at a local seafood restaurant and a sweet woman. There was an almost innocent quality to her that endeared her to Erica right away. Jasmine was almost the opposite in personality, being more worldly and outspoken. It turned out that her jewelry was probably just as expensive as it looked. Since the woman was wealthy, she didn't go into much detail about it, but Erica didn't get the impression that the woman was shy in any way, including about her finances. They talked and ate, with time flying by, and Erica found herself relaxing. These women were all unique and intelligent, with the ability to debate themes and topics in their book without everything dissolving into an argument. She had the feeling that something significant was slipping into place here as they polished off the sandwiches and sipped their second glasses of wine. They had moved on from the topic of To Kill a Mockingbird and were discussing town gossip and their own personal lives. Erica thought that she might have just found friends that she would stay close with for the rest of her life. They just clicked. Just like her and Sebastian, that thought had her glancing at the wrought iron clock mounted on the wall above the fireplace and cringing. It was almost 8 o'clock. She hadn't meant to keep Sebastian waiting for so long, but who would have guessed that a book club meeting would go on for 3 hours? I'm sorry, I have to go, she said, getting to her feet and stretching. She'd been sitting in one place for a long time, and her back was aching. She'd been sitting in one place for a long time, and her back was aching. She'd have to be more careful about that from now on. It was something that she'd have to live with, an unpleasant reminder of her accident. But with Sebastian's support, she was sure that she would be able to get fully past her guilt and fear someday. And where are you off to in such a hurry? Penelope asked curiously. Actually, I have a date, she admitted, not sure if Sebastian would be comfortable being discussed here. He knew Natalie though, and he'd admitted that she liked to gossip, so he probably expected it. Oh, you must be talking about Sebastian, Natalie said with a wicked grin. Rumor has it that you two are now an item and prone to public displays of affection. Natalie winked and Erica bit her lip, looking down. Now look what you've done, Camila chimed in, admonishing Natalie. You've gone and embarrassed the poor woman. Don't be embarrassed, dear, Jasmine said, placing a comforting hand on Erica's arm. If I were dating a hunk like that, I'd lay claim to him in the middle of the street too. Erica groaned and rubbed her eyes. I guess I did do that, didn't I? It's the talk of the town, Natalie told her. But don't worry, it'll blow over quickly. In a place like Castle Beach, it's hard to keep secrets, but there's always a new hot topic for the beauty shop ladies to talk about after a couple of days. Is that where you get all your information about the goings-on around here? Penelope asked. At the beauty shop? I'll never tell, Natalie grinned, and Jasmine chuckled. You clucking hens are keeping Erica from her date, Camila pointed out, and all eyes returned to Erica. Natalie stood. Well, get on out of here. She made a shooing motion with her hands. Go get your man. You can tell us all about it next week. Nat, Camila said sternly. Or not, Natalie added with a shrug. Either way, You're coming back, right? Yeah, Erica nodded. I am. Erica's steps felt lighter as she left the apartment, and she realized that her new beginning was working out great. She had a new business that was already thriving, a man that was more understanding and sweet than she ever could have hoped for, and a group of women that were sure to bring laughter and support to her from now on. Not only was her new life starting out great, but her future looked bright.
Indulge in a timeless tale of love and new beginnings with this free romance. Book by Molly Summers. Get your copy free at romancereader.com/prequel.